because, you know, we have really yet to see it from them in this season, and the track record has not been great. We've been sort of seeing it occasionally, like once per event that we've been running. You know, this will now be the 5th time in the entire history of Impact. So it is not a lot, but yeah, let's see if they can make it happen. They are going to be starting off on that CT side. This is definitely, I mean, overall Ancient, they looked solid on CT. So, curious to see if they can do it again.
Every possibility here to get themselves a nice little lead. It looks like the execute is going to come through over onto the A side. Util already out on the board. And information given over. EG will start to rotate. Interesting little wraparound coming through the spawn here from Milky, who is back in the server. Welcome back, Milky.
Good to see everyone in the HUD. But yeah, now what can EG do? Do have a kit up on Vanessa. The kills need to go their way, though. At least they find a bit of an answer right back. Yuli, oh, wow! They wiped them all away. And it feels almost weird a bit saying this, but EG go clean when it comes down to these pistols. They've been winning them all thus far, and they are not looking to slow down. At least FlyQuest will have some money in the bag, but EG is not playing.
I mean, that was a really good retake, all things considered, right? Like, I'm watching Milky running, absolutely booking it through the T-spawn to get into a pincer move so that they can circle in from literally every single direction and make it impossible for FlyQuest to pick a spot to aim down. Now, like you mentioned, there is that cash available for FlyQuest, so they do come into this with a little bit of an advantage in that regard. So EG gonna have to be very clean on this round. It could very easily go FlyQuest's way, and EG can't really afford to let that happen.
Looks like mid will be the way. Definitely an area that favored on Ancient a lot. But they take it slow. They're not going to go in aggressive and fast. Slowly looking to see what is EG's response going to be. Are they going to do something aggressive? But no, they themselves also playing here from Ticket, for example, to deal with Connector. Kiki just hoping that maybe someone will come her way. And yes, her angle does go unchecked. Kelsey, relatively a free kill to pick up, and once again, yes, bomb plant is an opportunity ahead for FlyQuest. EG have the player advantage, and now retake can begin.
Bit of a late rotation, but not the end of the world. Licious is able to get another kill, bringing them to a 2-player advantage here. And again, we're seeing the push in from 2 different angles. Licious making a 2nd kill for herself. Oh, Vanessa, long-range MP9, double kill for her. Defuse will come through, and that's a flawless round. What are you doing?
It looked a bit questionable.
Okay, get your mind out the gutter, Veerless. I know it's 3 AM, but come on. Keep it together.
Yeah, we gotta stay professional on this one. Okay, well, 2-0. EG once again convert, and this, yeah, a bit of a deja vu. You know, we've been seeing this on both pistols thus far. But it's good to see, you know, immediately starting strong right off the bat, and FlyQuest then left to respond. Only with pistols this time around. They have here and there a smoke, maybe a Molotov to have a use. So it's not going to be too much. Goose just making a bit of noise over towards mid as they try to waterfall out of Palace, but Vanessa already dealing with the early aggression and actually sends bibiahn just packing, not willing to contest, not willing to lose her life as well.
FlyQuest kind of stall out a little bit. Like, how do you respond to that? You start moving in towards the A site, 2 of your players instantly die. Oh, there you go. There's another kill from literal Narnia. And now you've only got 2 players left. A wraparound coming in from your spawn. And Goose, she's expecting it. She's ready for it. But in this long-range battle, she's at a massive disadvantage. Whoop! Spots out too, runs away. Information garnered. That's all they needed.
Yeah, close and personal. bibiahn will get one with her to the grave. But that's about it. EG, nice conversion once again. Keep it relatively clean. So the money can start to build up. And now is the time for FlyQuest to see if they can bounce back. Open the hands of Kaoday. And I think especially on a map like Mirage, this is your home turf. This is where you can shine. We need to see her come alive.
Speaking of, Vanessa's really stepped up from the last map. Had a bit of a quieter one on Ancient, but really pulling all the strings here as Yuli goes in super aggressive. BB good for one trade, but is instantly shut down by Piggy. However, across the map, Matt's gonna get one for herself, and it's already down to a 3v3, but FlyQuest so split up as again, another trade. Look at all this util over on the B side, and the bomb hasn't even moved from spawn yet. And both players... Okay. I was wondering what Goose was going to do here. I thought she might head over towards A, but no. She's going to start making that movement over towards B. Meet up with her teammate. Piggy, she's going to have all the information here.
Oh, that is rough. The swing comes through up on the back of a missed shot from Piggy Kiki. So Vanessa all by herself. She did, of course, have the early information. It was not going to be A. She pushed right through. But it looks like Apps has been accounted for. No, Goose looks away. That is rough. Still an opportunity now for Vanessa. But where is that last player lurking? A lot of angles you need to check. Instead, just trying to get on the bomb. And Mads, no, she gets ahead of that situation. It gets dicey, comes down to the wire. But FlyQuest do get a first round up on the board.
Some of that I feel like comes down to a little bit of impatience there from Piggy. 2v2, your teammate, Vanessa, still on the other side of the map and trying to stall out, trying to deny the bomb plant. And in that moment of impatience, losing out the duel leaves Vanessa in a 1v2. And as much as she's able to get the one, could maybe have clutched it, but it didn't pan out that way. FlyQuest will get themselves their first round on the board here. EG starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Economy feeling pressured as well. Do have an AWP on board, and it immediately pays off. Kelsey off the board is big.
It does respond. Oh, and this play is great from bibiahn. Creates a bit of extra space, and immediately mid and a very pivotal part of the map shut down. Yes, Milky tried to go on through, but with the window unbroken. It's a very tricky spot to try and sort of rotate in towards. At least Yuli will get Mads. Makes the numbers even again. But it's still a bit dicey.
I'm being planted. This will pull the rotation in from Yuli. Again, like you said, right? Window not open, so she's going to pass by. Ships in the night. Re-aggress in with the rest of her team. FlyQuest have really, really good crossfires set up here. So this is going to have to be perfect from EG. Flash comes out. Oh, Gooseberry is just better, but it's bait for Piggy. Unfortunately, Piggy was bait for Kaoday. Yuli's the last one left alive. She's tapped the bomb a couple of times. She's got a kit. She's got to try and stick this. An extra smoke will come through, but not enough time. And as it clears, Kaoday will deny that defuse entirely.
That was a very, very nice setup. As you mentioned already, the crossfires in towards ramp and bibiahn creating so much delay and distraction over towards jungle. Keeping that position very much up. Already, you know, the vents not being broken was a really smart move to deny control for EG to use up in that retake. So, space gets denied, and it's the difficult route right now for EG back on pistols. So, yeah, is it ideal? Absolutely not. Maybe a fast rush can do something. They try to at least hunt after Goose. Sure, she has a Mech 10. Now in the hands of Vanessa, of course, FlyQuest. Try to go in fast. Try to clear out any of these remaining CTs. Thus far, it was pretty nice. Let that smoke fade away. Let skin be shown. But not quite.
Oh, what?
Dirty.
It was just smoke spam. I love that. I mean, there was obviously the inkling. They knew that there was someone there, and oh, Mad, she just keeps going. Ace not possible, but 4K could still happen.
So still need to get used to the new 10-second bomb sound. Basically starts to have an additional sort of beat when the 10 seconds, well, when they're starting to count down. Just
yeah,
a little
Tom's
extra
still trying to get used to that as well.
It sounds like a little off, but then again, it is very useful because you always have that guess. You know, am I gonna be in time? And we've had these moments and even casting them, not knowing if they're gonna be able to defuse, yes or no.
And I mean, we've got the bar, you know, we've got that extra
That's
little bit
true.
of
shout out to production.
production MVPs. EG have some good map control here, looking to get some early information. FlyQuest have been really good at starving that. EG do seem to have some ideas. Get a molly off window. That's going to give them so much space to cross. It's unreal. Oh, they don't take the opportunity.
Window's still smoked, and you can see the militia's a bit out of position once again. It gets a bit dicey there over towards window all by herself. Milky. Oh no, Vanessa also still needs to account for Ticket and Ram. They're split up. 30 seconds left now. FlyQuest need to make a move. It looks like it will still be A. But Vanessa still could be in prime position to deal with this potential plant. That's... Oh, a fire.
Oh.
She stays alive. She does not get hurt by this. I mean, at least it will delay her peeking, because, of course, she couldn't peek into the Molotov. But her position could still be an extreme surprise factor. Maybe the key here, actually, well, maybe not as much. Everyone rotating in from CT right now, and Goose looking to say hello real fast. Maybe needs to get some speed into that. At least Kaoday helps to delay. There we go. Now that Mech 10 can be activated, and that's even more cash in the bank for Goose. FlyQuest take back that lead 4-3.
I'll be honest, after they mollied off window and didn't actually cross over, I got a little bit nervous. Saw a little bit of spam damage coming through there. A kill comes through as well, and FlyQuest looking like they might let that round slip from between their fingers. But they readjust so well. Goosebreed on the flank as well. Just the final nail in the coffin to make sure they can secure themselves that round. They take the lead here in this first half, and EG are going to take themselves a little bit of a timeout. Don't have too much cash to work with yet. Upgraded pistols will likely be the call to arms. And they need a response. FlyQuest, I mean, I mentioned this on Ancient, but they're such a dynamic team. And you never know quite what to expect from them round to round. And it makes it so difficult to get a good read. And EG did really well on Ancient. That was their map pick. They need to replicate that here.
Already here. Okay. Taken out. course, the key here to FlyQuest's success is to try and win these rounds clean. Have so much bank left. How was 7 or Yuli still standing? She manages to get 2 kills. She should not be allowed to. I mean, yes, still an advantage here for FlyQuest. That bomb should be planted with ease. But maybe that's more damage than they would have liked.
I think EG are going to be happy with that no matter how you look at it. Ooh. Vanessa going to try and get another one here. She's going to walk straight into the AWP. Kaoday shuts her down. Now Alicia's the best she can ask for is an exit frag if possible. But not to be. FlyQuest secure themselves yet another round here. And that goes more or less as to be expected. FlyQuest aren't going to be too happy with losing 2 players in that one, but they've got so much bank stacked up. It's not really going to make the biggest difference in the world. Double AWP from Evil Geniuses. And this is something we've been seeing a little bit more often on maps outside of, you know, Anubis. And I enjoy it, but it does come with a cost, particularly in retakes. This is going to have to be really clean from EG. It's a huge investment to make.
Oh, it's very nice. Try to use that deep Molotov in order to obscure vision, then use the nade to let the smoke fade away. Perhaps you can lend yourself a bit of a peeker's advantage. Not quite this case, but I do like the thought that went into that play. Once again, FlyQuest back off a bit into middle. This is sort of their default. Trying to create some space moving on forward. Pikiki is aware. And looks to trade out. She, of course, has her AWP and up close and personal. Not quite the position you want to be in. She will make her way to ticket instead.
Oh! Vanessa gets one on the anti-drive-by. Turns around, gets the second up in heaven. And the site is locked down. FlyQuest instantly back away and start moving over towards the B site. They don't want anything to do with Vanessa right now. They know that there's a full stack over towards A, but do they realize? Well, they will now. Milky is here. She's dropped the smoke. She's going to try to lock it down. Good for 1. Lots of damage on the second, but Kaoday shuts her down. Player advantage, EG.
There's still 2 players heavily tagged up. Oh, and on the cross, there is Kaoday. She gets activated. Matt has her back, and Kaoday already looking towards the right direction. There we go. The second shot does not miss. FlyQuest looking to double the scoreline right now of EG, and this is looking a lot better. This T site. You know, plans are there. You know, mid to late round, they know exactly how to approach, even while being a player down.
It looked like a bit of a scary start to the round with Vanessa getting so much done over on A. But the heavy stack was a prime opportunity for FlyQuest to rotate out to the next round, and BB already eaten a grenade. They're coming up against pistols again. You do have to be somewhat careful against these upgraded pistol buys, but 9 times out of 10, you should be coming out the better for it. It's a full commit into this A site. Evil Geniuses. Oh! Piggy gets taken out, and there you go. Pistols start to sing. A couple of kills coming through there, but Kaoday's still alive, and she's going to connect that next shot. 3 versus 3 here. Bomb to go down. EG to retake with just 2 deagles. Bomb not to go down?
Oof, just waiting. I mean, it works out thus far. Well, why I say that? You're really looking to deny even further. Missed shot up on Kaoday, and they have to reposition here a little bit. Do is at least try to cross to the side. It's a bit risky. Gets tagged. 7licious. Make sure to distract even further. And while we speak, they do chip away a nice chunk of time. Oh, and 7licious actually. Now, just a USP in her hand, nothing they can do. Yes, made it a bit more costly, but there's still enough money in the bank. There's 12k up on Matt, so she's going insane. So, no troubles as of yet, and there's only 2 more rounds. So, FlyQuest have secured and enough cash to work with for the remainder of this half. EG, though, they need to wake up. We need to ideally get to 5, similar like how we saw it be over on Ancient, while we had a 7-5 halftime scoreline over there as well. But could be looking more dire if they're not waking up soon.
Oh. Alright, BB's gonna be good for 1, but she's gonna get traded out. Unfortunately, FlyQuest are already in on the site here. Vanessa, she's been such a good anchor so far. She's got a huge job ahead of her. Spots out 1 just around the corner. Is able to get the 2nd as well. She's an absolute monster. Advantage EG once again. Kaoday, however, will even out the numbers. They know where she's positioned, and she is going to book it with that bomb. Look at Kelsey's position, though. She's made her way all the way into the CT spawn. And this is just turning into the weirdest game of Ring Around the Rosie.
I'm not too sure if Milky was her. Well, she definitely has the information right now. Vanessa will make a run for it. And Kelsey is not in the spot to undermine her rotation. So who knows? EG could definitely have the play here coming right up. Kaoday still with her orb, though. Uh-oh. That's a missed shot, missed opportunity. Time will continue to tick, though. EG getting closer, inch by inch. And Milky fighting by herself. 43 HP, and it's not going to be enough. Kelsey to be the hero up in this one. And that is 8 secured. EG can only get to 4 in this first half. Yeah.
Can they?
Looking very bright. But a 4th, maybe?
That was a great rotation call. Oh man, it's not even the first time they've done that. It looks like they're gonna full commit to the A site. Person with bomb just manages to sneak away. 2 rounds back, it was Goose Breeder. Last round, it was Kaoday. And that somehow allows them to clutch out the round. Now last round in the half here. Not the best buy for Evil Geniuses. And FlyQuest looking to do the same thing again. EG going for an aggressive push out of mid. But Vanessa, the anchor, she's been so good. Only good for 1 this time as EG fall like flies. Piggy's the last one left alive to try to clutch out this round.
A blink of an eye, and it felt like this round was over and done with. Only Piggy... Contact spotted. Just hopes that someone's going to be peeking around the corner first, but no, opportunity denied. FlyQuest looking to bounce it back, and let's see if they can close it out right after this break.
I might be too taboo. I have tried to be a girl with good intentions, proud to speak my heart without any pretensions. My words will never ever leave you in doubt. I don't see what all the fuss is about. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? You see, I'm not that nice. Should I apologize? Oops, did I do something I shouldn't with that suspicious apprehension. Tell me, don't get me wrong, I just speak my mind. Still don't get it, I must be blind. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? You see, I'm not that nice, should I apologize? Oops, did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I embarrass you with something too taboo? I didn't know I had to watch my tongue. Now you know that I'm a loaded gun. Ooh, it might be true, I'm too taboo. Big mouth, blubber mouth, that's what I'm called. Big mouth, blubber mouth, but I don't care. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? You see, I'm not that nice. Should I apologize? Did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I embarrass you? Do something too taboo? I didn't know I had to watch my tongue. Now you know that I'm a loaded gun. Ooh, it might be true, I'm too taboo. Did I say something I shouldn't have? I'm not that nice. Should I apologize? You know I'm not that nice. Did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I embarrass you? Do something too taboo? I didn't know I had to watch my tongue. Now you know that I'm a loaded gun. Yeah, you know it's true.
It's looking definitely a lot brighter here for FlyQuest Red. Ancient, of course, did not quite go their way, but they're looking to bounce back in full force. And now let's see if EG can perhaps have such a good comeback, similar like how FlyQuest did when they fell a bit flat. And who knows? Pistol rounds thus far have been their forte. And they're going in nice and hot in towards this B side.
Oh, straight into the dual Berettas, a goose breeder. However, it is going to be a trade. With so many shots being fired all around, Bomb still will find the opportunity to get planted. BB and Kelsey, it's all on them here. To clutch this out. Oh, love that. Aim punch. It's done some serious damage onto Milky here. Bomb's gonna get tapped. Kelsey instantly taken down. EG 3v1 here. Can bibiahn make this happen? Time's ticking away. She doesn't have a kit. All that she can hope to do is try to get some kills. And that's all she wrote. EG will take a 4th round. And for those who didn't know, 9-3 is the new Zonix law.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, so I was having this conversation with Tom, and I'd like your input on it. So, do we still call it Zonix Law because it's MR12 now?
Ooh, I mean, I think so. I think Zonix Law has just been... It's just this term, you know? Even though, yes, it does quote infamous moments, but then again, by now it's
right.
just...
Hear me out, hear me out.
It's Counter-Strike jargon, basically.
Hear me out. Nari's Law. Yeah?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a nice ring to it. Yeah.
I wanted to say. it definitely sounds very good.
Vanessa has just been such a demon on the server in this game. Or at least on this map. She's still playing a little bit of peekaboo here. Stalling that player out. Oh, and she will eventually shut them down as well. She's 18-9 at the moment. Absolute force to be reckoned with. And while she's making all of this noise over on the A side, Bomb's going down on B, folks.
Vanessa's still hunting. Oh! And they line up! Well, once again, they fall like flies. She is... Oh. Had an opportunity. I mean, she's already on 20 kills. You know, what more can we ask from her? I think it's the rest of the team that might need to step up a little bit more. But at least a bit of a way back into the game found. 5 is secured, but still 4 to make up for to tie up the scoreline. It's not going to be an easy job, but we've seen FlyQuest do somewhat of a similar thing over on Ancient. Back then it came kind of a tad bit too late. Maybe if she can get ramped up nice and fast. Who knows?
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Vanessa has 20 kills? And the second most on her team is 10? Alright, well, Goosebreed is gonna shut that down quick and fast. EG. I mean, Piggy's already made her way in onto the site, so they do have that control. And a fair amount of utility is going to come through to push FlyQuest back. Flash comes through to try and knock out Kaoday, but despite that, she's still going to get yet another kill. Gives away the information. There is going to be at least one player. Do they expect the full push in from the spawn? No, they don't. And it's an absolute bloodbath. Yuli, last one left alive, and she doesn't... Oh, she knows. Gets Goose. 1v3. Nah. Can't happen. Unlucky.
Was a good attempt. Maybe with them sort of lining up there. Could have been an opportunity, but... No, it's going to be double digits FlyQuest. As soon as they get rifles, they do make their worth. EG still have some money left to the bank that can, once again, try to bring all the goods to the table. But FlyQuest only 3 more, and we're going to be seeing a third map.
Well, FlyQuest don't want to ruin their perfect record. Sure, they dropped a map, but it's not a series. They're going to look to maintain that control. EG still in with a chance here. But this round is crucial. Oh, no. Piggy flashed out, unaware. She just burns alive in the molly.
Ooh. So on the back of that flash, still blinded the Goose. Oh, Matt though. Goes completely wild. At least Malicious finds one back, but the bomber's lost towards top mid, and look who's already waiting. It is Kelsey. Holding out for that push, and it's pretty much like FlyQuest is a step ahead of EG right now. Really trying to shut them down, and it's looking a lot cleaner than what we saw over on map 1.
It looks like Ancient might be a map that FlyQuest need to do a little bit of... We'll put a little bit of extra time in, let's put it that way. But Mirage... Nah, this is their playground. This is where they feel incredibly comfortable. EG backed out onto pistols. The spam, the wallbangs coming through just in case. Nothing connecting, luckily for EG, but the attempt was there. Oh, beautiful HE, the follow-up from Mads. And that's already one player down. Positions telegraphed. And they're just gonna back out. Oh, they can't! Kaoday gets another one! That's cheeky! That's evil!
Toying and playing with their food. Yeah, AG sort of has, I guess, no choice to back off on the back of that. Oh, no, that's a team kill! Vanessa! Oh, you were doing so well! Oh, well, that's rough, to say the least. FlyQuest now on map point, and a lot of chances to close this one out. Oh, yeah, this is just dirty. Oh.
It really was a little bit of a bloodbath out towards that B site. Last chance here for Evil Geniuses. They've strung a buy together, and it's a decent buy. 2 Galils, nothing to turn your nose up at. Limited util. FlyQuest are being so proactive.
Lots of smokes. And a lot of focus over towards connector, but actually similar like here on right, they go for an aggressive peek and look at how that works out. A brilliant flash, they back off and bibiahn gets free. She is still standing as well. Only Goose Breeder in this round who had to give up her life. Kiki, the only one who can try to prevent this from going to a third, but no. FlyQuest take this one down with ease, like we're pretty much used to seeing from them, and I think Mirage definitely the map to be expected to go in this sort of fashion. It's a map that we have very rare